Developing right here at noon, the gap is now tightening in the race for the White House as votes continue to be counted across the nation in key battleground states.
Former Vice President Joe Biden is now inching closer to the presidency. Here's where we stand on the electoral map in the race for president. Joe Biden still standing at that 253 electoral votes as President Trump has 214. Remember, 270 or more needed to win the presidency. 5 key states still up for grabs, and some of them are extremely close this midday. And we do have big news today out of Pennsylvania, where Biden has taken the lead with more than 8,000 votes, with 95% reporting. But votes are still being counted in Pennsylvania. Here's what it looks like at a ballot counting facility in Philadelphia.
And Joe Biden also flipped Georgia overnight. 99% of the votes have been reported there, and Biden is now in the lead by just over 1,000 votes. A Georgia election official giving us an update earlier today.
There are still an unknowable amount of ballots that would be available to be counted at some point. They are in the hands of the elections officials now, other than maybe the military and UOCAVA ones. And I can assure you that there are teams of 20-somethings around the state who are Republicans and Democrats finding those people with those absentee ballots to cure. And they're going.
We should also go to Arizona now, where Biden's lead is now at more than 43,000 votes. You see it there, the difference just over 43,000. The difference there. In Nevada, let's go there. The race very tight as well. Biden's lead has almost doubled. Earlier today, it was at 11,000, and now it is at more than 22,000 as more votes got counted. And President Trump is speaking out for the first time since election night.
The president once again claiming without evidence that the election is being stolen from him.
The president defiant as he continues to lose momentum in must-win states, attacking the very bedrock of our democracy with baseless claims of fraud.
They're trying to rig an election, and we can't let that happen.
From the White House briefing room, President Trump speaking for the first time since election night for roughly 15 minutes.
In Detroit and Philadelphia, known as two of the most corrupt political places anywhere in our country, easily cannot be responsible for engineering the outcome of a presidential race, a very important presidential race. And
the president failing to provide any evidence of these baseless claims. In fact, there is no proof of the widespread fraud the president has been talking and tweeting about for months.
That I've been talking about mail-in voting for a long time. It's really destroyed our system. It's a corrupt system.
But he is still questioning tallies in states where he appeared to have been leading, but have since faded away. That was expected as mail-in ballots were still being counted. The president attacking those votes as illegal.
Democrat officials never believed they could win this election honestly. I really believe that. That's why they did the mail-in ballots, where there's tremendous corruption and fraud going on.
More than 65 million Americans voted by mail this year, in large part because of the pandemic, and they are legitimate. The president explicitly admitting he will come up short and the result will come down to the courts.
It's going to end up perhaps at the highest court in the land. We'll see. But we think there'll be a lot of litigation because we can't have an election stolen like this.
But as his campaign made legal moves, judges in Georgia and Michigan Thursday rejected lawsuits from the Trump campaign alleging ballot counting problems.
And the Trump campaign did release a statement earlier this morning making it clear that they do plan to contest the election if Biden is called as the winner. But earlier today, Trump's economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, did say that he believes if it comes to that, there will be a peaceful transfer of power. And our team coverage turns now to Joe Biden.
He is delivering a completely different message as we await election results. And Local 10 News reporter Alexis Frazier is in our newsroom with what he had to say. Alexis.
Yeah, Joe Biden's campaign is speaking with confidence today as the former VP wakes up leading in key battleground states.
This morning, the Biden campaign responding to reports that Trump does not intend to concede if he loses re-election, saying, as we said on July 19th, the American people will decide this election, and the United States government is perfectly capable of escorting trespassers out of the White House. This as a fresh batch of votes coming in from Pennsylvania show Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden has grown his lead in the critical Keystone State. Carrying 20 electoral votes, Pennsylvania would put the former VP over the top. In Georgia, a state where a Republican Secretary of State runs the elections, a major development overnight, Joe Biden taking the lead and is now ahead. absentee ballots from the Democratic-leaning areas of the state closing the gap. The former VP delivering a message of hope to Americans on Thursday.
We have no doubt that when the count is finished, Senator Harris and I will be declared the winners. So I ask everyone to stay calm, all the people to stay calm. The process is working. The count is being completed, and we'll know very soon.
In the meantime, Joe Biden is getting extra protection from the U.S. Secret Service. Dozens of agents have been providing security for the Democratic candidate in Delaware as votes for the next president of the United States continues to be counted. People familiar with the plan say the agency sent reinforcements Thursday. The summoned agents will help protect the former vice president as he prepares for the possibility of being declared the winner. Today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi speaking with confidence that Biden and Harris will take the White House.
Pretty soon the hyphen will be gone from vice president to president-elect Joe Biden. It's a happy day for our country because Joe Biden is a unifier, because he is determined to bring people together, because he respects all points of view, and as he has said, I ran as a Democrat, I'll govern as president.
Well, the Washington Post is reporting that Joe Biden will make a major announcement later today. In the newsroom, Alexis Frazier, Local 10 News.